Hello and welcome back after 4 months, even more I think. So today for this new visual we are going to talk about Aideshi by Sinya An. I'm not sure how to say it. I am editing the video and I asked somebody I know who does speak Chinese because she went to university in China anyway, and I was like, how do you pronounce the X? At first I was thinking of a singer I saw once called Cindy with the X, but they would pronounce it Cindy. And then I thought of Mysterious Lotus Bookcase and like Xiaobao and Xiao, you know, so I'm sure pronouncing it wrong also, but I was like, how do you pronounce it, like S or sh? And she told me that it's between s and sh. I'm sorry, but I absolutely cannot hear it. So in conclusion, for sure I'm wrong and I'm sorry. She's a singer I discovered, well, with her first single. I was young. I think it was in 2010. No, 2011? Aideshi is a music video released in July of 2020 and directed by RS Wu. Yeah. So this music video depicts the world of underground race cars, and more specifically a race car between Amber An, Sinya An, and a lover at night in the empty streets of Taiwan. So the music video is not a direct representation of the song, but rather a metaphor of it. So the song is about love, about the bravery of it. The music video then turns these invisible feelings into something we can see. The race with its high speed and dangerous turns translate the desire to win in love, while it can be a dangerous game. It's illegality because, yes, I'm pretty sure you can't race like that in the streets of Taiwan. Adds to the tension and the danger of it. The music video starts with a few shots directly translating this idea of speed with a close-up of the speedometer. I never know how it's called in English. While it clearly indicates that the car keeps going faster, but also a close-up of the tire and some overall shots of Sinya An's car going fast. The editing, like we'll see in most of the music video, is really quick. These few first seconds introduce the energy of the music video. Then we get to the storyline, which is an underground car race between Sinya An and her love interest, which she wins without any problems because she's in control. So at the beginning of the music video, the singer is in her garage with other people taking care of their cars, bumping their performances, I guess. Then a car stops by and guys get out of it, with one of them ending up defying the singer to a race. So it's important to notice that we never see clearly the face of this guy throughout the music video. If you pause on the 2 or 3 shots where his face appears and zoom, you can see it, but it's never even on focus. The focus is instead on Sinya An's face. He's overall anonymous, he doesn't really exist for himself. It's more about what he represents, the feelings sung about in the song by Sinya An. On the other end, we obviously clearly see the singer's face, but also the face of the members walking with her in her garage. They have a face and identity, while the guy needs to stay faceless so he can be anybody in our mind. The whole music video happens at night. A lot of orange and yellow in neon tones are used in the costuming, but also in the set of the music video. In the night, those colors pop up, showcasing a lot of elements of the music video, like the cars, obviously, the singer, but also license plates and other elements of the garage, and the music video in general. This way, the colors add some dimension to the shots, in opposition to the dark of the night, which could have turned flat without those neon colors. And the flames in the background of several shots also add another orange element to the music video, but also add some fireness to it, matching Sinja Ah's determination to win. Another background element is the smoke. Besides the fact that it always looks cool in this context, it reminds a lot of the smoke created by cars when drifting, thus linking the music video once again to the underground scene. There are references to the world of underground racing throughout the music video, besides the obvious car racing. At the beginning of the music video, there are some license plates visible, and they clearly reference California. So, in visual analysis, if you can clearly read something, it means it's important. And indeed, California was, in the 90s, an important place for street races. I didn't know that. But, you know, we learn new things every day. It was a place where a lot of people would meet, not even necessarily to race, but to share their passion for cars and how they modified it. The California street racing was even immortalized in movies, with the top example being Fast and Furious. I did not find specific information about Taiwan's street racing scene and its history, but I did find articles about accidents that happened at those races. So they do exist for sure. So with the shots of those license plates, there are also inserts of different objects needed to take care and prepare the cars for the races. The garage is an urban place that seems pretty empty, except for a few people working on the cars, and the race itself happens in this urban but empty area. So during the whole music video, there's nobody in the streets or the sidewalks besides the two cars racing. This emptiness, unusual, emphasized the competition between Sinja Ah and the man. They are alone in the world during the race, especially the singer. She's alone in the car, completely focused on her driving and on winning. That's my goal. It's only her and her feelings in her own space. At 1:03 before the race starts, a shot shows us the singer in her car from the point of view of the driver of the other car. So this frame within a frame, I really can't believe this is how you say surcadrage in English, but you do you, isolates her even more, but also shows us how determined she is to win. She looks at us and defies us. And her determination does pay off, because she does win the race and in love. The editing of the music video follows this idea of speed. It's pretty fast. Some shots are on screen just long enough for our eyes to see them. Some are blurry, less movements also help create this perception of speed. The foot on the speed pedal, the speed number going up, all those shots with the very fast editing during the race make sure we are immersed in the race, and how fast all of this is, the feelings and the cars. In opposition, the shots where the singer is posing with the car tires have a way slower editing. This difference reinforces the speed of the race. In conclusion, the music video doesn't follow literally the lyrics of the song, but offers a unique visual interpretation of it. The cars race like our hearts and minds, which, you know, happens a lot at night when you are an overthinker. Yeah, The music video references the street racing scene in a lot of ways, from the setting to the background elements referencing specific car elements. All of it comes together to represent the feeling of the song and the desire to win the other, to be on top. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this visual analysis. I suffered a lot for this one. Next one is going to be... I'm not gonna say which one. It's a Japanese. It's not a group, it's a band. Bye bye! Love. Mon cul glisse. Ah bah alors là, the colors